One by one, the lights all began to go out. The planet Naaman 3 had a deadly surface, devastated by solar radiation, but beneath the mantle of this rocky world, civilization thrived. Rennie Richmond was a great leader, blessed with a silver tongue. No, not literally. His people would flock to him and ask for his guidance and wisdom. However, something was stirring in the depths of this world, and no amount of persuasion could save the people Rennie called his friends, no, family, from their utter destruction. Hello everyone, CarnasaGames here, and welcome to episode 13 of the Kingdom of Beck. And 13 obviously being an unlucky number, we have to hope and pray that Randy is kind to us on this most unlucky number of episode. I really don't know where I was going with that, but yes, let's have a look. Well, obviously I skipped forward to the start of the day, and it has been decided that a party is going to occur in the kitchen. So, kitchen? Well, yes, it is a kitchen dining area. Everyone is having a little bit of a social gathering, so nothing really is getting done at the moment. But plans for this episode. We are going to increase our production. We've got a lot of things that we want to get going on production-wise. Hopefully, Rebecca will finally finish the research into carpets so we can make this room here look rather beautiful, because having that as a sandy floor looks rather ugly, and we would really want to kind of make this castle interior as beautiful as possible. And once we've got this bit done, and once we've got this little, well, kind of android room done at the moment, that will be the castle finished. Really finished. We've got the perimeter wall done. We've got everything inside done, and yes, that would be very, very nice indeed to have this all finally complete. It's only taken us 13, probably more. I highly doubt it's all going to get done in this episode. Yes, it's only taken us that long to get this kind of makeshift shape up and running. But another thing we really need to focus on. We need more power generation because we are constantly running out of power. Which is, yeah, it's not great. We need this power to kind of run everything. So yes, let's get another solar panel in. We'll place that down. So hopefully that one extra should be enough to tip the balance. I'm not sure. I don't think I can fit another wind turbine in here, which is a bit of a shame. Yes, if I place that wind turbine in there, it's going to get in the way of stuff, and it means these two won't work, they won't function properly, and it's all kind of, power. But let's get more than, we'll get an extra 3 in. I'm fairly certain we have enough steel and components to do this. We did a large steel mining session last episode, a very large steel mining session, and we have an awful lot of components as well. Yes, we've got 28 components there. We've got another one just chilling in this kind of area. I've got no idea why, but yeah, it would be really nice, subjects, if you could, you know, keep everything all together and organized, but they don't, unfortunately. They just do whatever the hell they want, but I'm sure we could set it up. Well, no, we definitely can set it up so that that is all kept together. I have just been incredibly lazy and not done that. Stanley has contracted. My God, Stanley, you are not very tolerant to the water here, are you? You seem to be contracting diarrhea almost every other day, which is a little bit annoying. And let's have a look at that. That's a bit odd. They're both slate walls, but that's they're different. They look like different colors. Oh, and here we go. We have another armor inspiration. But unfortunately, as is the same as last time, we do not have the money to fund such an endeavor. So you are going to have to go. And we had a little bit of a crashed spaceship chunk. I saw the screen flash and kind of wobble around to indicate that that had happened, but I was too late to go and see where it landed, and there goes the power. Absolutely brilliant. Just as we are getting into nighttime as well, so we are not going to be able to power it up with our solar panels that we're building. Damn is all I'm going to say to that. But we have a transport pod crash as well, so let's have a look. Richmond is not affiliated with any faction. You can rescue him and hope he joins freely. So this is the potential to get a new colonist involved in our colony. He dies in 5 hours. So let's pause this so we don't lose him due to blood loss. What is he incapable of? None? Oh, he actually seems to be fairly decent. I mean, he's not particularly good at anything, but the fact that he's incapable of none is quite nice, so we can actually train him up to be good at certain things. So yes, Rene Richmond, and he's another male, and we don't have an awful lot of males in the colony. Yes, Rene Richmond, I think we are going to rescue you. We need somewhere for you to sleep though, because we don't have anywhere for you to sleep at the moment. So as it's night, we will just get a sleeping spot down, but I think this is a little bit too large to be a permanent bedroom. A bit unfortunate, but what can you do? That's all we can do for now. And Agent, you being our chief medical officer, please go and rescue Richmond before he bleeds to death out in this quite boiling desert. It is 38 degrees outside at the moment, but yes, let's speed this up. Agent, quick, run, go get that man, get that sausage. At least Richmond is a brand of sausages in the UK. If you did not know, that's why that popped into my head. Yes, he is not a sausage. He is a human being, and he is most likely going to be okay. Yes, Agent has saved this sausage's life from almost certain death if he had been left out in the baking desert night sun. I know where I was going with that. Leave it be. Well, the fog has finally cleared and it's paved its way for a thunderstorm, which is incredibly loud. I can barely hear myself think over the sound of that thunder and lightning that comes down. Hopefully it doesn't catch any of our crops and ruin anything, because that would be bad. But, well, Richmond, we rescued him, but what do we do? Where do we place a bedroom? And he has joined, so we do actually need to make him a bedroom. I think it might be about time that we actually have to start working on some structures outside. And the first port of call is obviously going to be making Richmond a bedroom. But where do we place it? That is the question. Where is Richmond's bedroom? Or it's not even really Richmond's bedroom. This isn't going to be his bedroom. This is going to be his house. So I think we will place him nice and close to the castle. Not too far. We will have his house 1, 2, 3, 4 by 4. Yes, I think that's going to be a reasonable size for this man's house, Richmond. And yeah, let's get a little steel. No, I thought I selected steel door. Why did I not select steel door? Steel door, you can go in there, and there we go. That's going to be the workings of a very, very fine house indeed, and we might as well. We've got an awful lot of steel saved up at the moment. Let's drag these paved tiles down a little bit so it looks a little bit nicer and, you know, all connected. And I think we will bring our air conditioning over as well. I think we need to increase the power on this a couple of notches too, because if you look at these blue bars, yes, it's not particularly efficient at the moment. Efficient isn't even the right word I'm looking for. It's not particularly powerful, so we need to kind of improve on that. One is Rose building up here? Oh yes, at the end of last episode I set to have some slate dressers be built all around the castle, so every one of the main faction inside, they all have lovely bedrooms, and hopefully it'll make everyone happy. So let's get rid of these. Richmond, what are you good at? Oh yes, you can do absolutely anything, can't you? And because this is all looking rather gross and disgusting, I'm going to set you to be cleaner as your #1 priority. Richmond, you can clean up the castle. You are, as is always with my subjects, you are the newest addition to the Kingdom of Beck, so therefore your job is going to be to clean up after everyone's mess. Because the castle is absolutely filthy. Look at that. How has this all happened? It's gross. What's gone on? Who's been slacking at their cleaning duties? I don't know, but we're going to have stern words with some people because look at this. This is absolutely disgusting. But Richmond has come along and thankfully he has cleaned up almost everything very, very quickly. It's... Oh, hello, visitors. Oh, we will send them away. Oh, there we go. Hospitality finally coming through. But yes. Oh, that completely blew my train of thought. But we have a random event. Forest fires. Oh no, we lose some logging-based production in Dice's Brook. Oh, I don't think we were doing particularly much logging over there anyway, as it was an oasis. But, ooh, hello, we've got more cotton fibre, so we are going to be able to make more cloth, which we cannot use yet because we have not finished carpet making. Go on, Beck, you can do it. I know you can. You are so close to being able to provide us with a lovely carpet floor in this little room over here. Well, the sun rises on our baking desert once again, and today is the day, ladies and gentlemen. Today is the day we finally start making some beer. I think. Anyway, let's have a look. How do we... Oh, yes, beer. Produce beer from wort. Oh, okay. What do we want? Ambrosia wine, sake, undistilled vodka, tequila, whiskey, fruit shine, fruit kvass, mead, apple cider, wine, brown ale, brown malt. Now, come on. What does hops make? Hops don't make anything. Oh, there we go. That's what we do. We make wort. I'm not sure how that's pronounced. I've probably absolutely butchered that. We make wort from hops. So if we do that forever, yes, if we do that forever, then we are going to turn these 712 hops here into a certain amount of wort, which we can then put into these barrels, and then the beer will ferment in there, and then we will finally have some drinks. So we don't just have this lovely billiards room in here, billiards table. No, we are going to have beers in there as well, and everyone is going to be really happy and get really drunk and smashed and end up being tipsy and fall all over the place. And what do? Oh yes, finally, carpet making has been done, so we can really focus on this room now. But let's quickly get some more research done whilst we are waiting, so we don't really waste any time whatsoever. And it is going to be microelectronics. We are going to get this done. There was a reason why I wanted microelectronic. Oh yes, orbital trade beacons. We really could do with an orbital trade beacon to, you know, get those passing spaceships. We want to hail them, we want them to trade with us. So yes, that's why we're going to be getting microelectronics done. But cool, that's that done. Let's, well, we've got a couple of things that we need to do now. We need to make sure that this is all good and ready for Richmond. Let's place this bed in just like that. I think that looks very lovely over there. I don't think we need any more bathrooms or showers yet. So that's one thing that we're going to do in there. We are, of course, going to get him a lovely marble floor, but we don't have any marble. So let's designate this to be hauled. We will get the marble floor in there for you, Mr. Richmond, and we will get... Ooh, what colour carpet though? I think we're going to go with red carpet. Red carpet is going to be what we go for in our little common room. So that's finally going to get done. And let's, I'm surprised. Why has Richmond not been using this bed? Well, we can deconstruct that. Richmond, we will set that as your bed. You now have somewhere to sleep, and it is going to be rather uncomfortably hot in there. So let's get air conditioning in, so he doesn't suffer from heat stroke just by living in his bedroom. And of course, we're going to have to connect this up to our systems and make sure it all works properly. And there we go. We're probably going to have to put this up another nudge as well. Let's increase the power on that. we must almost be getting to the point where we can't actually increase this anymore, because there's only so many times that you can do it. I think it goes up to 2,000 watts. Yes. Well, our battery situation looks rather good. That's always nice. So I think what we will do, as we seem to be absolutely full to the brim, let's get ourselves... Where is power? Where is power? Power is there. Let's get another battery in. We might as well kind of get as much power stored as possible. And one thing that we might want to do is create a switch somewhere and build a load of batteries with a switch involved. How far does this go? Yes, actually, we will do that on this little bit of wall over here. So if we put that there and then build that like that, we will have a little battery room over here, I think, and then we will put a switch in, so as soon as it's all filled up, we can turn the switch off so it won't be connected to the main power system. And then, in the case of a zap event or anything like that, we can flick that switch and suddenly we have power back, which will be really, really nice. Really, really, really nice indeed. So what we want to have a power switch, which we are going to just place down over there. That shouldn't get in the way of anything. We'll get some power conduits down and we will attach them like this, and then we will just place a load of batteries in there. How much does each battery cost? 70 and 2. Hopefully, hopefully we have enough for that. We might not. Let's actually just get the concrete in there first, and then we will build the batteries later, and we will put a lovely, lovely little steel door in there as well and make it look all pretty with a little bit more concrete floor there, just so people can walk to it, and they don't end up going through that nasty, nasty sand that we have come to know and hate. Yes, the sand is one of our enemies in this desert environment. It's not a particularly lethal enemy, but it's one that causes a whole load of mess, and we would not like this beautiful castle to be messy. But let's speed this up and let's see if everyone gets everything that we want done. Well, it would appear that we have enough marble blocks. Oh, and Agent has an inspired trade, so next time that we have anything to trade, he's actually going to be... Oh, hello. Settlement in danger. Oh, no. So, Dice's Brook is about to be attacked by the Meno-to-Nen... Oh, there is no way I'm going to be able to say that. The Meno... there we go, leave it at that. The Meno Unification faction. And the estimated attacking force's power is 5. Well, we very well may have to send someone to go and help them, because that is a lot more powerful than they can deal with. So yes, I think we are going to have to go and send someone to go and help them, because they are unable to deal with that threat from whatever that faction was called. They are not quite strong enough to deal with that on their own. What was I looking for? Oh yes, I just want to quickly, before I send people off on their merry way to go and save our colony, we want more floors, we want stone slabs, marble, and we will place that in there like that, and we will place that there, looking very, very nice indeed. And we'll get another floor in there, we'll get paved tile in there, and everything looks beautiful. And, oh, yep. One other thing we need to do, we need to bring a power conduit down here. Are we running out of steel? We might be. No, we are not. Are we running out of steel? No, we have almost 1,700. But cool. We need to send some troops over to help that settlement. And I think what we will do, we will send Agent, we will send Agent and Theodore. Agent and Theodore on their own hopefully should be enough to maybe change the tide a little bit. So let's form a caravan. Luckily our settlement isn't actually too far away. We want Agent, you are going to be sent, and Theodore the pilot, you are also going to be sent. That's the word. Let's have a look. We are going to bring with us some Vegemush. Rots in 2.5 days. So, well, hopefully it won't take us 2 days to get there, because otherwise we are a little bit screwed. And let's have a look. Estimated travel time, only 1.6 days. Perfect. That's not too bad at all. There we go. And that will set it up all automatically. Oh, this is very exciting. We are going out on our first excursion. And Agent and Theodore are going to be fighting the menace that is threatening our new settlement. We are going to look like absolute heroes to them. I don't think we want to take any more than that. I think we can just accept that. Only 2.5 days worth of food. Yes, that's fine. We don't need more than that. It's not actually going to take us an awful long time to get there. Let's speed through this quickly, though, and hopefully everything gets all done in decent time. Are these traders? No, they're just people that are passing by our colony. I hope you enjoyed the sight of our lovely castle out here in the desert. It does look very, very nice. Oh, shoot frenzy, Theodore. So, he's going to shoot more accurately for the next 8 days. That's very nice, considering he is on his way to a battle. So, yes, Theodore, thank you very, very much for that. Oh, I think when I cancelled those all being built, I also cancelled this one here being built, which I did kind of want that to get built, but oh well, I'm sure that will happen. I will put something in the morning. As it is the morning, let's get this battery placed back in before I inevitably forget. And I don't know why, but during that night I was just thinking, obviously my settlement has called for aid. I wonder if any of the colonists there are called Preston Garvey. A settlement requires your help. A settlement has asked for your help. I can't remember. It's been a very long time since I've played Fallout 4. But yes, Preston Garvey obviously being the head of the Minutemen, and I think he's been fairly memed to the point of death, because he did just call you all the time, to help some settlements, and he really kind of got in the way of actually playing the game. Well, I mean, I kind of, most of the time, if I'm going to be honest, I kind of ignored him, because I didn't really do much of the settlements thing in Fallout 4. I did a bit, and what is the first one, the main one, when you first come out of the vault, I can't remember what it's called, it's been so long since I've played. I kind of built myself up a decent kind of base there, just because I was playing on hardcore mode, so you have to, oh god, we've just sent off our best two fighters. This is really not looking good. The Black Hive are attacking. How many are they attacking us with? Well, they've got 1 mammoth worm and 1 black scarab. This shouldn't actually be too difficult to deal with. Who has got a weapon? Rose, we are going to need your weapon. Wilson, we are going to need your weapon. Well, I did say this was the 13th episode, and 13 was unlucky, and it looks like we have been unlucky here, because everything has just come at us at once, and oh, it's not been brilliant. Do we want to try and wait them out? I think the Black Hive will actually attack. No, I think, yes, no, we will try and wait them out. What we will do, we'll get Wilson to quickly toggle this switch, prioritize switching on. We will get Stanley to stand here so she can do her stabby. Richmond, you are going to wait in here like a good boy. Beck, you are going to research. I think that's everyone where we need them to be. And then as soon as Wilson's done that, we will get him there. Hopefully these guys will attack us where we want them to. I've never actually really used a kill box in this game before, so I'm hoping this design kind of works. I believe they should be tempted in through this direction, because everything is open to get to these, so it's like, oh yes, we can get through there, and we can come through there, and we can go and attack those. There's nothing in our way, except there is something in the way. It is going to be Rose, Stanley, Wilson, and these gun turrets blasting them down. And it looks like, to me, Well, hopefully it looks like it is indeed working, because this black scarab seems to be intent on coming down here. And oh wow, there we go. One down. Now just the mammoth worm to deal with, who is taking a rather long time to make its way down. And oh, what an evil roar that thing gave off. That thing will give me nightmares. Well, it may certainly give some of my colonists. Once again with the colonist, it may give some of my subjects nightmares, because this thing does look particularly evil. Hopefully it won't get too far past here. These gun turrets should hopefully make quick work of it, especially as we have Rose, Stanley and Wilson all here ready to jump in on the action if this thing gets uncomfortably close. But oh, it's taken quite a few hits already. See what I mean about that MRG pistol? That thing is just lethal. It brought that thing down very quickly, and it is going to die in a few hours. Let's Stanley, plunge your knife into that mammoth worm and finish it off dead. And there we go. That was that dealt with. That was actually not all too difficult at all. But the night comes after that. Oh no, we failed the defense. Dice's Brook has been crushed by the forces of these guys. Oh, it's so sad. We were on our way, but unfortunately we were unable to get there quickly enough. That was obviously a distraction to stop us from defending against this Black Hive attack. And yes, they are now unhappy with us. That seems a bit ridiculous. How was I supposed to get there? I literally sent someone as soon as I got the notification, but oh well. But as I was trying to say, that's another night upon us, and with that night comes the end of the episode. I hope you have enjoyed watching this. If you have, please do go and give it a like. If you have really enjoyed watching this episode and would like to get updates on my content, why not go down and subscribe as well? Anyway, I have been CarnasaGames, and I will see you later.